Hey everyone, it's Amy, and today I got in the Light Elegance Fall 2021 collection. This is the Venture into Beauty collection. So it's kind of got like a safari adventure type vibe going on. And I'm so excited to see how these colors and glitters look. Normally I would watch a couple videos of these, and I actually didn't before I ordered them. I mean, I saw some of the sneak peeks that Light Elegance posted, but I have not like fully seen all of the colors. So I have them in. The fall colors are always my favorite collection. So let's go ahead and get started. We're going to start with the colors and then we'll head into the glitters. This first color we're going to start off with is Graceful Gazelle. And here is what Graceful Gazelle looks like. This is like a super deep burnt orange or brick red shade. Screams fall. It's so pretty. I don't even know if my camera is catching the beautifulness of this color. This next color is Grazing the Grasslands. Here is what Grazing the Grasslands looks like, and it is this gorgeous butterscotch color, this like mustardy yellow butterscotch. It's so creamy, so beautiful. Oh, I love this color. And I know a lot of people were waiting for Light Elegance to release like a mustard color for the fall, so I'm sure everyone is super excited about this color. This next one is Khakis and Cameras. Here is what Khakis and Cameras looks like. This is a gray. It's kind of like a stone gray though. Like it's not just a simple gray. It's got some depth and almost smokiness to it. It's like a stone gray or kind of like a cement gray. This next color is Pack Your Passport. Here is what Pack Your Passport looks like. And I thought this one was going to be more of like an olive green, and it kind of is, but it's definitely like on that brown shade. Like it's got that green brown. It's very interesting. This next one is Beauty Through the Lens. Here is what Beauty Through the Lens looks like. It is your typical maroon type shade for the fall. It's got like a reddish brownish hue to it. I know some maroons can lean more super red or violety red. This one's like a red brown. And this last color is called Road to Zanzibar. And here is what Road to Zanzibar looks like. This is kind of like, it's going to be one of your neutral shades. It's kind of got like a beigey, rosy, deep kind of shade to it. It's kind of hard to explain. It's really pretty, good for the fall. It's like all these tones have that like deep depth color to them. Okay, so I want to go ahead and do some comparisons in all of these colors for you guys. So to start off with, I'm going to compare a Graceful Gazelle to Curry On. This is going to be the only other like burnt orange shade that I have from Ellie. So here is what Graceful Gazelle looks like. And this one is Curry On. This one was from last year's fall collection. Absolutely loved this one. This one was a favorite for sure. And so if we compare, like Graceful Gazelle definitely has that like brick red to it, but when you put it, if you put this next to a red, it's definitely going to pick up the red tones. Seeing it next to Curry On, you can definitely see like the orange tones popping out as well. Curry On is much lighter than Graceful Gazelle. So these are good to have because sometimes you do want this like traditional like burnt orange shade, but sometimes you want like a little bit deeper, closer into that brick red shade. Next, I wanted to compare Road to Zanzibar to Easy Breezy. I feel like these are going to be similar, but let's see. Easy Breezy was from a fall collection 2 years ago, I believe. And they actually are pretty different. Let me stir Easy Breezy. So there's Easy Breezy all stirred up. It's much lighter and much rosier. So it just kind of depends what tone you want to look for, but they are going to be different. Next, I want to compare Pack Your Passport to Ringmaster. This was from a fall collection 3 or 4 years ago, and that's been the only like army green, olive green type shade they've come out with, that I have at least. Let me give that a good stir as well. Ringmaster definitely has more of that gray undertone to it, versus Pack Your Passport has more of a brown hue to it. So you can see that they're pretty different, but depending on what exactly you're looking for, this could be an olive green or this could be an olive green. It really just depends on what other tones you're going to pair it with. This is going to be more of the warmer version, and this is going to be more of the cooler version. And Ringmaster is one that I pull out almost every year. It gets quite a bit of use out of. So I'm curious to see now that I have a little bit different of a like fall green, which one people are going to lean towards. And next, I want to compare khakis and cameras. I have Control Freak and Come One, Come All. And I know this one is definitely going to be much more purple, but I just want to show all of them side by side. So here is khakis and cameras. Control Freak, which already looks more purple. And Come One, Come All, which is way deeper and way more on the purple side. So you can see all of those together. You can see how it just goes more purple and it goes deeper. But this one is a very unique type of a gray. Definitely don't have anything comparable to it. And next, I want to compare Grazing the Grasslands. I want to compare it to Sunbum, and then I also want to do a lineup of the 4 yellows that I have from Ellie, just to see how they all compare. So this one is the new one, Grazing the Grasslands. Sunbum was previously the yellow I would use for the fall, kind of summer into fall. And so you can see this one is just much deeper, definitely that like butterscotch tone, and this one is a much brighter yellow. The other two yellows I have from them is Sunkissed and Yellow Jacket. And these are the only yellows I have from them. So here is Sunkissed, which is definitely more of that like pastel yellow. And then we have Yellow Jacket, which is going to be our brighter yellow. So you can see how this one definitely stands out as like the deeper, darker fall one. We got a good pastel. And then we kind of got some in between. This one's more of a like brighter, closer to neon, but it's not quite a neon. And then this one's like a good like middle. Like this is a good summer into fall, but if you really want to stick with like a fall tone, then you want to go with the butterscotch color. And finally, I want to compare Beauty Through the Lens. I have quite a few of these. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 4 that I want to compare it to. So again, this is like our maroon shade. And so I have several like maroon type shades from Light Elegance. And I have some others that were like shimmer too, and I just didn't pull those. I only pulled like the cream based ones. So this one is Burberry, which is from 2 years ago fall collection. And you can see this one is just deeper, darker, and this is a brighter, definitely more red shade. Then I have Pampered to Perfection, which is from a winter collection, I believe 2 years ago. And this one is definitely more brown. If you look on the lid, it has like that maroon to it, but it definitely pulls more of that brown shade. Then I have Bougie Babe, which is kind of like that double shade. This is again winter collection 2 years ago. It has like a purple hue, but it also has like a maroon brownie hue to it. So it's definitely, this one's more on the red side. This one's more, it's got that brown and then it's got that violet to it. And then I have Simmer Down. I think this was from a fall collection, maybe last year. And this one's much more like a pinker berrier type shade. So none of them are really super comparable. This one's pretty unique. All right, we're gonna move on to the glitters next. So this first one is called Safari Sweetheart. So this is what Safari Sweetheart looks like. And it's got some like black, like teeny tiny black matte glitters in it. And then it's got silver and pink glitters in it. It's kind of like this berry pinky purple shade. And I feel like I have several colors that look like this, so definitely stay tuned later in the video for comparisons of this one. And I feel like this one's okay. Like I feel like I'm not like in love with it, but I don't hate it either. This next one is called Nairobi Nights. This is what Nairobi Nights looks like. And this is kind of like a dark gray glitter. It's like a grayish bluish glitter and holographic glitter. It's really pretty, definitely got a lot of depth, dimension to it. You can see that hollow in there. This is going to be a good one for Halloween for sure. I'm always thinking about Halloween nails. By the way, if you guys have any requests for Halloween nails, leave them in the comments so I can start planning my Halloween nails. Halloween nails are some of my favorite nails to do, so definitely let me know what you would like to see. I will also leave a link in the description box down below of my Halloween playlist in case you want to get a head start for some Halloween nail ideas. This next one is called Tour Guide. Here is what Tour Guide looks like. It's like a brown, it's a brown base glitter with gold glitter in it. My brain just like stopped working. I was like, how do I describe this? It's super pretty, super shiny. It's that really nice LE glitter that is like super concentrated. So I love that. I love this type of formula from LE. But I do feel like we've had similar ones. I still really love this color, but I'm curious to see how this compares to some of the other ones we've had from them. This next one is Adventure Awaits. Here is what Adventure Awaits looks like, and this one is very different than what I expected from like the package. It's very different. It's really pretty, super sparkly. It's like almost like a white gold type of color. This will be a good like neutral type glitter. Gonna pair with just about everything. It's so sparkly though. This next color is called Trunk Full of Love. Here is what Trunk Full of Love looks like, and this is a very interesting glitter. Interesting in a good way. I love it. I love it, but it is like the texture of it, it's so, I don't even know how I want to explain to it. It's definitely got like some gray matte glitters in it, like light gray matte glitters. But it's also like super shiny at the same time because it's got these itty bitty teeny tiny like silver flecks in it. It's so interesting. I feel like on the sides you can see more of like how it's like a matte glitter. And it's so interesting. Like I've never seen a glitter like this before. And even applying it, the texture is so different. It's like, it's sparkly yet matte. And it's different. Like I know they've done like matte glitters in a glitter before, but this one is on a whole different level because it's so sparkly yet so matte. And it gives it this very interesting, like you can just tell like on the camera, like it's very interesting. I think there's going to be a lot of people that are not going to like this, but I really like it. And the last glitter in this collection is Kiss Me in Kenya. Here is what Kiss Me in Kenya looks like. It is this gorgeous rosy glitter. It's not a rose gold, but it's definitely like a rosy glitter. Again, super smooth, highly concentrated formula. But these pieces of glitter are even tinier than Tour Guide. Tour Guide went on super smooth. That was that brown shade. This one went on even smoother because the glitter is so tiny and compact. It just glides right in, but it is so concentrated. This is a beautiful shade. Okay, time to do some comparisons. So I have nothing to compare to Trunk Full of loves love. This is that super unique glitter, which I love. But I do have comparisons for the rest. So for Adventure Awaits, which is this like white gold, I pulled I Missed You, which this is not what I was thinking of. So I Missed You has some bigger chunks to it, and it has like a deeper, almost gray tone to it. But I feel like there was another one that was close to this. Let me see if I can find it. This one. This is the one I was thinking of. Oopsie Daisy. This is silver though. You can see how this looks gold next to it. So this is like a white gold. This is a pure silver. And then this one is more on the like charcoal gray side. Then I have Kiss Me in Kenya, which is this rosy tone. So I picked up Pixie Party, which is from Summer Collection 3 or 4 years ago. This is definitely more of a like bronzy champagne almost kind of color. And then I did find Restful Rose. This was from the recent Summer Collection. And these are way too similar. There definitely are some differences. The new one, Kiss Me in Kenya, is way finer. Like this is like uber fine glitter. And this one has some matte glitters in it. And it's a slightly more rosy tone. But for them coming out in collections back to back, they're a little too similar for my liking. I think I definitely prefer Kiss Me in Kenya because it's just that ultra fine buttery glitter. You can see them on the lids too. Well, let me swap them. Kiss Me in Kenya and Restful Rose. You can see how this one's chunkier and it has that matte glitter to it. But when you have it like all together, like in the pot, they're just a little too similar for my liking, especially coming out in collections back to back. Then we have Nairobi Nights, which is that like dark charcoal-y blue holographic. And then I want to compare it to Smokin' Hot Pepper. Let me give this one a stir. Well, actually, you can see it in the lid. This one was from last year's fall collection, so this is their black holographic. And this one, you can tell that there's just so much more sparkle to it. And that's probably because it's a gray blue glitter. It's hard to get uber sparkle from a black hollow. I feel like there was another blue one. Maybe this is what I was thinking of. This one is I'm Always Right. This one's from a winter collection 2 years ago. It's a blue holographic, way chunkier, way lighter in tone though. And then we have Tour Guide, which was that like brown copper kind of glitter. So first I have Cinnamon, and I have several to compare. So this one is Cinnamon. And this one is a copper. Like that is copper borderline orange. So you can see this one is much more brown, like more on the gold side of copper. Then we have Lion Tamer. This one is a brown glitter. There's definitely more brown and more copper. This one's almost as if Cinnamon and Tour Guide had a baby together. This one has some more depth to it too. This one has quite a bit of different, like, almost flavors going on. A lot of different shades going on, so it's got a lot of depth to it. This one's Driving Ginger. This one's definitely more of a rosy brown shade. And then I wanted to pull Pixie Party back out because it kind of lands in this similar category as well. And they're similar, but this is definitely lighter. Pixie Party is lighter. You can see I've got quite the use out of this one. This one has more of that depth, leaning more into the brown, versus this is more of like that champagne almost color. So all 5 of these are different, and you would definitely use them in different scenarios with different tones. And finally, I wanted to compare Safari Sweetheart. And I did pull 3. This is the one that I'm like, that looks very similar. First one I have is Sweater Weather. This one's from fall 2 years ago. Knew it. Now, what is this one? Sweater Weather has way more of the black glitter to the purple ratio, but they are like the same purple. This one just has a higher concentration of that black glitter, but it's like the same color. Clowning Around. This does not have that black glitter in it, but this is like a chunkier, a little bit pinker in tone. This one's more purple. Clowning Around is more pinker. And then I've got Issues, which is like a purple holographic. So not quite comparable, but I've Got Issues definitely has that glitter in it plus the holographic. So, I mean, overall, I think I would actually prefer Safari Sweetheart because it is brighter. But if you did want that like deep, darker tone, I would go with Sweater Weather. I just more personal preference. We didn't really need to see this one. However, it is different depending on what you like. Okay, so we are back with final thoughts. I have all of the colors and the glitters, and I can't tell if this angle is showing very good in camera. Thoughts on this collection. Colors in this collection, hands down, must have. These are going to be staple fall colors. And I feel like I say it every year with the fall collection that it's a staple fall collection. And yet they keep coming out with more staple fall collections. Sorry, I hit the camera. Got too excited about the fall colors. The glitters, on the other hand, I'm not blown away by, but I also don't hate them. Like, my favorite one out of all this is going to be an unpopular opinion, but it's going to be a Trunk Full of Love, just because it's super unique, but it's not like extra chunky or like anything like that. But what is nice about this collection that they did, these are all cream based, no shimmers and metallics, anything like this, is their classic creamy solid gel colors, which hands down love. You're gonna get way more use out of the cream colors than any of the ones that have like metallics. I mean, there are a handful of like the metallic shades that I will reach for quite a bit, but the majority of the time I reach towards the creams. These glitters, we got nothing crazy going on. Most of them are pretty much that solid, creamy, concentrated glitter formula, which we all love. It just kind of depends. The other thing is the glitters don't necessarily go with these colors. Like, they're kind of off. So again, depending how you look at that, definitely like on their own, they've got some really good staples in it and it's a really good collection. But to go with it being a whole collection, I would have liked to see like some other type of colors, especially since we've seen like similar ones for Safari Heart, similar ones for Tour Guide. I mean, we've really seen the only ones that like Trunk Full of Love didn't have anything comparable to it. Nairobi Nights, we have that black holographic, so just depends if you want to do the black or like this one, but those could be kind of interchangeable. These three right here, the Tour Guide, Adventure Weights, and Kiss Me in Kenya, these would be good just staple glitters for kind of year round too. They will kind of go with a lot of glitters. So I would say hands down, you need to have the color gels, glitter gels. I would say up to you. You can grab a few, or I like having the whole collection, but I feel like I didn't quite need these ones. So you guys, let me know down below what was your favorite color gel from this collection and what was your favorite glitter gel for this collection. Also let me know, like, are you guys doing fall nails or do you have bright green summer nails like I do? I will leave a link to this video down below. This should have been the last video that uploaded, my neon tiger nails. But now seeing these fall colors, I kind of want to take off the neons, but I feel like August is that awkward in between where it's like, it's definitely still summer, but like you could kind of get away with the fall tones. So let me know, what are you guys doing? Are we full speed into fall, or are we still getting some summer? Are we doing more like neutral, something in between? Let me know. But thank you guys so much for watching this video. Make sure you give this a thumbs up if you enjoy seeing my unboxing, swatches, comparisons, and reviews of the Light Elegance collections. And make sure you're subscribed for tutorials coming up this fall using these lovely fall colors. Thank you guys so much for watching. We'll see you next time. Bye.